Action.
Okay, so we have this Ethernet cable at the house that we put on the floor, and it got pretty beat up right here. It got stepped on, it got frayed. So I'm just gonna strengthen it here. I took a zip tie here, like this, and I threaded it through right here to create a splint. That's because I'm gonna have to cut this right here to take the kink out and avoid these wires pinching and bending. I took some shrink wrap or some heat shrink, 3 bits of shrink wrap, and I fed them through this end through the Ethernet cable, the Cat 5 here, and I put them on there. So right now, as I've got this one threaded in, the zip tie, I'm just gonna cut the jacket here on the wire, making sure I'm not getting any of my Ethernet cables in. Okay, yep, 4 pairs. Cut them in, and I've got my zip tie here. It just helps as a splint to help this part here so it doesn't get all cattywampus there. I'm gonna grab another zip tie, or tail of a zip tie, and I'm gonna feed it, feed it, in. Come on. Feed it back on the jacket here. Okay, get a bit of an overlap. I'm gonna take my electrical tape and just pin that down here. Just make sure I get my stint in. And wrap the electrical tape around the stint and the jacket. Just sealing it down to protect it. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'll actually need the shrink wrap. This seems to be providing enough integrity, the electrical tape and the zip tie, the tail of the zip tie, are providing enough strength. I don't think I'm going to actually put in the heat shrinks here, so I will take out the heat shrink tubes. Okay, so I found out that I was doing this, discovered that the wire or the Cat 5 cable was fraying somewhere along other spots, so I just ended up wrapping quite a bit of it in electrical tape. But right here is that it's not a stint. A stint would be on the inside. This is a splint. I put a splint on it, and right here's the location of the splint. It looks good. That's just to protect the wires from kinking. So it's a good quick patch job on an Ethernet cable where you get a lot of foot traffic, or if it's starting to fray and damage. All right, thanks a lot.